I know absolutely who his dad is. That's the first thing anyone's going to hear when this actually goes live. No matter where you're listening to it. I don't know if it's on YouTube or some other platform because we've gone there too. But sorry, I know who his dad is, and that doesn't change what I'm going to do.
No.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Wrong Royals. Let me pull up these long dress sleeves because I forgot exactly how long these sleeves are. Because I only wear this dress every couple weeks. Um, and I didn't get the laces of it stuck in anything on a door while I was trying to come back into my studio after putting it on. Welcome back to the Wrong Royals. Things were very tense when last we left. Words, I can do that right now. Sorry, I'm full of anxious energy because when last we left off, one royal was still across the lake in the mysterious palace of Ragaza. 3 had entered a labyrinth, but then, due to a strange barrier that 2 of them couldn't cross, they were split up again. Two giants had entered where Circe and Asonis were. Well, Gwaine and Crown fled from Feig, the fox-skin woman. Unfortunately, before we can know what happened there, before we can settle this moment of tension, before I can enjoy myself, we find ourselves many years prior in not a palace, but a country estate. A place where the queen would sometimes take her children to be away from the bustle of the city. And it is here where we find a young Gwaine and a young Circe playing in a room that opens to a balcony that overlooks the estate. Well, inside a drawing room, the queen, Penelope, sits with a very difficult to visibly discern individual. Silver and shimmering hair is all most people would see. They wouldn't see skin like a starry night sky. But let's start out in that room where Circe and Gwaine are playing, barely able to hear a conversation in hushed voices.
No, you're cheating. You're only supposed to move 6.
Well, it doesn't make sense. Why why it's only 6?
Because that's what you rolled on the dice. You have to move 6 when you roll 6 on the dice.
Well, I don't think the rules make any sense.
Fine,
It's
we'll
more fun
play
to play this way.
with Cersei's made up rules.
Well, it's more fun to play my way anyways.
All right, so we move 17 on a
Mm-hmm.
6. Please,
Mm-hmm.
please share with me how those rules make sense
Well, you
in
see,
Cersei's head.
well, I give the pieces personality, right? So they can make their
Mm-hmm.
own choices. So they see the six and they don't like the six, so they can add more steps
Mm-hmm.
because that's what their personality dictates.
Okay. So what's stopping me from saying that my piece is a go-getter who likes to win every time? So next time I roll, no matter what I roll, it's going to get to the end.
Nothing at all, but that means I can also say that my piece is very competitive, so it's a race to the finish line.
Well, my turn's next. So I think.
Um, Not if I
Oh,
get there
look at
first.
that! I win.
And you see, like Cersei is playing, and you see her. She's engaging with as much energy as she usually would, but she's also like glancing over her shoulder back at the conversation, looking a little concerned and trying to hide
Mhm.
it.
You wanna eavesdrop?
Yeah.
You know, Cersei, I just can't take it anymore. I'm gonna go play outside. Loud stomping noises
Well,
towards
that's
the
fine with
balcony.
me. I'll go look for Obi. And she stomps to the other side of the balcony.
And then tiptoe back towards the door.
Children are good at sneaking. And as the two of you get closer, Queen Penelope is currently in a conversation with someone that the children can barely make out, but the Queen can make out very well. Queen Penelope, the Fae Tintindra leans forward. I have the most. I'm sorry that I ask you to come out here so often. This time it's different, though. It's not for me. Penelope can see actual concern wrinkle at the edges of the eyes of this Fae, this creature. She reaches her hand forward and places it on top of Penelope's. I need to ask you to do something that I wish I didn't have to do. And I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. I you are the queen in this place, in this land, and I must ask you to say something for me. I would like you to give my father permission to enter this room.
Exchange a look with Cersei, like, what's going
Hey, Penelope.
His eye. above table, I will be playing Penelope for this moment as well. Um, from where she's sitting, I think Cersei and Gwen wouldn't be able to see her face. Um, but Penelope looks at Tintindra, and it takes her a moment because I think she's looking into her face to see how serious this moment is. And before she gives her assent for this, she says, she um takes her hand where she's holding them and asks, What's going on?
I made a bargain. And you bested me, and yes, I have to make it right.
Mm. Only Tintindra, I think, sees like the brief flash of guilt or regret. And her hand comes up like she's going to touch her face, but it doesn't quite make it there. And she
Probably for the
nods.
first time ever, Penelope sees actual emotion and then a single silver tear running down her cheek. I have to fix this.
You see Penelope takes a breath and I give your father permission to enter this room.
She squeezes your hand very tightly, as almost as if pulling through the air. The air itself visibly ripples, something that Cersei and Gwaine can see. The air, like the surface of a pool that's been struck by a stone, moves as a set of fingers come and grab the seam. Flash of light, a ripple through the rest of the air that extends out before a white-haired old man with a white mustache and a long yellow coat stands there. Next to him, a very small girl, green of skin, with long red braided hair. You could confuse her for a goblin except for the elven features of her face. Her ears far too large for her head. I would like to thank you for that. Tintindra is visibly shrunken, an archfey receding into herself. I haven't been here in quite some time, actually. So this was very nice. Lifting a very wide and semi-floppy hat, the old man bows. Large blue eyes and freckles, giving a semblance of joviality. My queen, it is a wonder and an honor to be here.
The honor is mine. for you to grace us with your presence.
Oh, I am honored by this grace. Your Honor, I believe there are children hiding nearby. Go play with them. And this small girl, who's roughly the same size as Cersei and Queen, just nods. Her long, thick red braid as tall as her body. She runs over, not actually looking up from the floor.
Queen is kind of has crammed Cersei closer to the wall and is kind of like half shielding her with her own body. Or rather, Gwynedd is doing this.
I think Cersei is also like smacking you like lightly in the back, like, stop, I can't see. Hey, move.
No.
Hello?
Hello? She tries to poke her head out.
Hi.
I'm Yana.
What's your name?
I'm Yana.
Oh, well, it's nice to meet you, Yana. And she tries to like look around both Gwynedd and Yana back into the room. Who's that you came with?
How did you get here?
He brought us.
Winnie, magic, obviously.
Yeah, I don't know. Your mom's acting weird.
I mean, not weirder than usual.
Grabs her braid and just pulls it over and is just playing with it.
Um,
Do you have Sky nearby?
Sky? Like the open sky?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, do you want to see it?
Yes, please.
It's right out there. Do you not have sky where you come from?
I haven't seen Sky in a long time.
Yeah, we can go we can go look at the sky.
Don't let him know he's watching. Don't let him know that you're watching.
Cersei turns back to look at this weird old man that just appeared in the room with her mother.
He sits down next to Tintindra. My daughter has made a slight error, it appears, and I'm here to correct that. May I call you Penelope?
Of course.
You can call me. Well, we'll get to that later, actually. I'd like to discuss a problem that exists with your husband.
You see she twitches a little with a brief smile.
And that problem, unfortunately, comes down to bloodline.
And what would that problem be?
If my daughter had not failed me, and you had not been so clever, my grandchild would be the next in line.
Visible tension as she realizes now that uh her child is outside, right outside.
You can see where this is a problem, can't you? Yana, I know you're still over there. Move the children.
Can
Cersei looks at the two with her. Dang. All right. Well,
let's go
we
look
can
at the
show you the
clouds.
sky. Yeah.
These two hands just grab a hold of both of yours and hold them very tight and close.
I think Cersei looks at her and tries to discern why she's so nervous. If
Roll
this is like
insight.
if this is like Egwene's are nervous when they first met, or if this is something weird. Let's see what
I think
dice I
Wayne's
want to
just
use.
decided that it's weird vibes.
Okay, what's my insight?
Or rather, Gwynedd.
What's my Ugh. A 14.
Yeah, she's nervous, worried, and scared, but she's not scared for herself.
I think Cersei takes one last look at the room and decides, well, if it's important, her mother will tell her. Maybe, probably. She has a more immediate concern in front of her right now, and that is a nervous girl, and she does not like that. She squeezes Yana's hands and is like, yeah, you know what? Let's go see this. Let's go see clouds. Have you ever jumped off a balcony before?
No.
And she drags her over and be like, it's really fun. Let me show you.
Okay, just maybe a couple practice hops first to make sure she doesn't hurt herself, Cersei.
You can sit on the edge and I'll show you. And in full skirts, just starts climbing over the edge of the balcony.
You get out onto the balcony and you just watch as she just looks up. And without following anyone's lead, runs and leaps off the balcony and begins
Duh!
running. As if that balcony was not a height that would have hurt both of you.
Okay.
Cersei, like, does a little gasp and then she looks at Gwynedd and is like, she's fun, and drops off the balcony after her.
Gwynedd looks back towards that room, back to Cersei and Yana, and goes, fun, and kind of shimmies down to follow, ever slightly more cautious.
A small, green-skinned, red-haired girl runs until she gets to grass, where she immediately falls down and begins rolling in it, as if she's never seen grass in her entire life.
I
I'll go,
think
hey,
Cersei
have
also, forgoing all decorum, is going to take off her shoes and goes rolling in the grass with her new friend.
Gwyn will, or Gwynedd will offer to teach Yana how to make daisy chains.
She not only excitedly accepts, But seeing Cersei take off her shoes, Yana pulls off a set of boots, and she has this very high-collared little jacket. It's very... All of Yana's clothes are incredibly well made, but they're also incredibly formal. And she has this high collar, and she begins to unbutton it, and she takes off this jacket, and below are bare arms that have been tattooed and marked as if someone covered every inch of her skin that you can't see with lines of text.
Is this any text that I or Gwynedd would know? Because I'm assuming we'd study the same stuff at this point.
As I jump over really quick to your page, well
Am I playing with
educated,
this?
fortunately. Um, you do recognize at least some of it, though not all of these tattoos are necessarily done with ink. But nonetheless, you do recognize some of it. You can read some, including the one section which looks like a long spiral dragon around her arm, with this little tiny tail that comes up to the end of one knuckle that you couldn't see under her jacket.
Oh,
Uh, her entire body has been enchanted.
that's really cool.
It's some
Oh.
matter of spell. Roll Arcana for young Cersei.
And it's not that great, but 11.
It's some matter of potentially transfiguration, or maybe something like a polymorph. You're not sure.
Hey, Yana, what does this do?
Oh, it's for when I need to be bigger.
You can do that?
That's cool.
Not on purpose.
Oh. Well, that's still
Uh,
cool, though.
Mm-hmm. Is
some
what does the dragon do something specifically?
That's me.
That's you?
You can turn into a dragon? Oh,
Not
that's
when I
so
want
cool.
to.
Oh, but still. Man, you
Cersei, what
think I
would you
could
do if
ask
you
my
were a
mom
dragon?
that? Hmm. Man, I'd love to fly. Do you
Yeah.
think if I asked my mom really nicely, she'd let me get a tattoo of a
She
dragon?
immediately grabs your hand. Don't.
Oh. Oh, okay.
It hurts.
Oh.
Oh. Yeah, that does sound like fun.
Let's go play with the flowers again.
Yeah. So you're gonna want to
Okay.
make sure to like split the stem, okay? That's a really important part. And Gwynedd will just kind of looking sidelong every once in a while, return to instruction.
A long time passes as you play with Yana. before eventually the old man in the yellow jacket comes walking out. Not Penelope, not Tindra. Just the old man. Who leans down and looks at all of you, and his smile is so big and bright and happy. And his eyes are so blue. You're both marvelous, aren't you?
Oh,
So smart.
thank you.
Especially you.
Thank you, sir.
What's your name?
Me?
Is
You.
he asking?
Oh, um, I'm Gwynedd. Hi.
Hi, Gwynedd. You look like you're very clever.
It depends on who you ask. Some of my tutors say I'm not as smart, but I think I do pretty well in my history classes.
History.
They're wrong. Winnie's really smart.
Uh, I think you're
Well, that's
smarter.
high praise, isn't it? High praise indeed when a friend tells you that you're smart.
Yeah.
Better than anything I can say to you. Gwynedd. That's a good name. Thank you for telling me.
You're welcome. What's your name? Usually,
You can call me Oscar.
Oscar. Okay. Thank you, Oscar.
Did Yana have fun?
I think so.
Put your jacket on again, dear.
Oh,
And she just
Sure.
picks it up and begins to put it on. Slides a boot on and then another boot.
um, Sir Oscar,
Yes,
will Yana be allowed to come back and visit?
Yeah.
absolutely. Now, you should both run along and have fun. Yana and I must go.
Okay.
Come here, dear. And this little girl again with her hands tied up walks up with her head to the ground again.
Bye, Yana.
Nice to meet you.
I think
Nice to meet you too.
Cersei would like to reach out and like hold her hand a little before she goes.
She looks up at you and she has this wide smile for a moment. And then Oscar reaches down and puts a hand on her shoulder and she lets go of you and just pulls away. Bye.
Bye. Come back and visit us soon, okay?
Yeah.
Oh, we'll be back. It's nice to meet you, Gwyneth.
Bye, Mr. Oscar.
And they walk off into a field, just walking away from the house.
Mm.
And maybe we'll find out more of what happened later.
Hey, Cersei, I think we should figure out an activity for next time Yana comes.
Mm-hmm. We should go camping.
Yeah. Do you think if we went camping far enough, we could hide her so that she could stay?
This is why you're the best.
Zooming away from this moment, a strange little moment in time many years ago, as Queen Penelope cries into Tintinger's lap inside. We find ourselves in Ragaza's palace in the current day. A eyeless creature having led Zarya through a set of passages to a room out of the way, an old library, a personal study, with old dusty books, a couple of doors that lead somewhere. The creature merely motions to Zarya towards a chair and a desk with some books.
Zarya gives a slow nod to the creature in acknowledgement. When following them, she assumed that she'd be back with Asonas, kind of like rubbing at her back, still feeling a little sore and uncomfortable after the impromptu waking up in a boat. But seeing that she's now alone in a side room just kind of gives a tired sigh of someone who's used to being just brushed off and put into other rooms, as she will take her seat and just look around at first before just flipping through the papers and the books that are left out, uh, being very nosy.
There's a few interesting things about this room. Unlike a lot of the other structures that you've seen, for the most part, has been left untouched by the changes of the falling stone and the growth of the cavern and time weighing down on it. Wherever you are, this place seems more protected than others. The books might be dusty, but the air is nice. In front of you on a desk are a number of different books. Some you can read, some you can't read. But then there's a really large one with an identical book next to it. Now, you cannot read the one on one side, but they are the same size. They're roughly the same type of binding. You can't read the one, but the other one says, "Of Orin and before." And you know Orin to be the world that you live in. They are identical in almost every way, save the language.
Zarya has spent some time studying translations and can make a reasonable assumption that that's what is going on here. And she'll start flipping through the book, every so often comparing it to the text that she can't quite read, just to see if she can pick up on any familiar linguistic patterns or symbols, as you never know when that might come in handy down here.
Of course. You also are quite knowledgeable. I'm going to have you just do a history check really quick.
Oh, yes. Where? I'm gonna.
You've done a lot of this in your life.
That is an 18.
You notice something after a few pages that's off. Whoever made this translation has not included all the text.
Interesting. She kind of is flipping through, making note of that. It appears there's something that people did not want noted.
You also
Some
realize that the
censorship.
original text is much, much older.
Mm. Is there any way for her to get a sense of exactly how much older it is?
You could just make a... Actually, you know what? Yeah, you just make a basic intelligence roll.
Okay. Ooh, dirty 20.
We love it. We love it. And that's actually very useful here. Based off the binding, the fact that it looks like it's actually been rebound, The fact that most of the pages are of a material that is very rarely seen. The original text is probably 800 years old. The newer one is potentially a century old.
That huge discrepancy, and she's like, okay, that is very interesting. I think there is a moment she looks just the size of this book and then at herself is like, I'm pretty sure I can't steal this and get away with it.
Something else occurs to you actually, though, too, with that roll, because you got that dirty 20.
Oh, okay.
The titles are not the same. You can tell based on the characters. You don't know the language, but the titles are not the same.
Okay. Again, something that they're trying to hide. But who is trying to hide this? And why?
And this actually takes you some time to do.
Mm-hmm.
You are one who is easily taken by minutia and details.
Mm-hmm.
After you've spent quite some time here, a door opens and you once more see the human form of Ragaza enter.
The door opens and she kind of still looking up. She's like, "Oh, my eyeless friend, what are you do? Oh, you are not who I was expecting."
You are exactly who I was expecting.
Well, this is your home, and I am assuming you are the one that brought myself and my friend here. But you appear to not have my friend with you.
He has other duties.
Ah, yes.
And I've made a promise of sorts. You will only be here with me for a number of hours, and then you can go and join your friends.
Is he all right? Is
Of course he is. Do you like the reading I've selected?
Yes, I have found this text most interesting. Do you know who is the original author of this text?
Unfortunately, I do not.
Oh,
But I know it contains information that I need.
information that you need.
Yes.
In you are you able to read this text? Is this a language you are familiar with?
I cannot read the original, but you are quite keen. You were able to find the inscriptions on the cliff.
They were interestingly referenced in various other texts. Are they in your inscriptions as well, or were you taking over this cavernous landscape from some other creature?
Let me show you something of interest.
Please, my lady.
She comes over and gently opens the older book to a page and moves her finger down until she finds a strange triangular symbol on one of the pages. It's the same symbol that you saw on the cliffs. This
Zarya's eyes are wide with excitement, but she's trying to mask it. But it's just kind of like squeezing her little hands into fists. Like, oh, how very interesting.
It is absent from the new book.
Yes, I did notice that there were some. I mean, there must have been something that the translator left out. But do you
On
know who the translator
purpose.
was?
I only know this is a continuation of older translations of this particular history. Centuries ago, it was changed. But you are quite keen. Would you care to take a walk with me?
Is it a walk further through this library or to
I'd like to
where?
show you the observatory.
Please, I'm most intrigued. Lead the way.
She moves slightly and becomes smaller until she's of your height and stature.
Watching that, Zarya's gonna make just a very interesting note. She's not quite sure if that intention is to make her feel more or less at ease, but she's gonna do a transformation of herself as well. As she is going to use one of her starry forms, specifically the dragon form. Uh,
I'm already in love with this moment.
as her body starts to glow, the little freckles start to shift a bit, forming the constellation across her, glimmering, giving her a little bit more of draconic features, just of this light and glow, which mechanically has the impact that any sort of intelligence or wisdom-based rolls, I get to treat a roll of a 9 or lower as a 10. Oh, geez.
I
So,
love that already. Everything about this moment is wonderful. Um, Ragaza pulls you ever so closer. So keen and clever. I find you ever so fascinating. But this is appropriate for where we are going to go.
your observatory, I'm most interested to see it. We
Of
have
course.
one back home, but I'm sure it's very different.
I like this version of you more.
It has its uses.
Her arm reaches out, and instead of a humanoid hand for a moment, it becomes enormous as a giant dragon's hand opens a door. And then it's strange and off-putting how this enormous hand extends out and then returns back, and
Mm.
it's just the right size again. Come with me. You're going to love it. And she begins to take you up a winding staircase,
Mm.
eventually coming up through until eventually you reach a tower top. And the tower top actually is above ground. You were walking for some time.
Okay, yeah.
Little
I'm
slits are on the
picturing it
outside.
with both of them being smaller statues. Zarya is trying to match Ragaza's pace. Very much of this. I don't. She both wants to show a little bit of just that she's not some little bookworm to be pushed around, but also she doesn't trust Ragaza to be leading her anywhere and wants to, if they're going to enter somewhere, they're going to come in at the same time. Uh, so she can maybe get a sense of what they're about to go in and is not completely surprised.
You are surprised nonetheless as you enter the top of a tower above the ground that looks out on freedom. There are telescopes and star charts and brass instruments, and whoever has been doing this is not very good at it.
Oh, this is. Did you do this? She kind of gestures to everything.
This is my best attempt. It is not in my skill set.
No, very much. This is not your area of expertise. I know peasants that could do better work than this.
She pulls you a little closer with her arm. Then I have made a good choice.
You No, you made terrible choices. Look at the angles on all of this. This is awful. This is not, you're not going to be able to observe everything except maybe a pigeon pooping on you.
Come with me, please. Let me show you something. As she leads you over to a telescope. You are what I need for this.
You, what exactly do you need me to do?
Would you look through the lens? I have it aimed at a particular part of the skull.
Oh, all right, I mean, if this can even get angled to look at the sky, but I will try. Zarya will like look at the telescope to try and make any adjustments to it herself. Just if
You know what? Actually, just go ahead and you can roll intelligence at advantage.
oh right. That is a, you know what? We're going
And
to,
don't forget your starry form, which gives you the 10
yeah,
minimum.
we're going to, because it was a 22.
Um, the lenses are not in focus. Ragaza does not know how to use a telescope, but you can tell what this is actually aimed at, and
Mhm.
it's aimed at the far southern sky, but it's also aimed low at the horizon.
Oh, the focus on this is terrible. You might have the lens even in backwards. What were you thinking?
She does.
I,
She has a lens in backwards.
yeah, this is like, oh, this is. Hold on, I'm gonna have to. What? You wanted me to see something, on the
Yes,
horizon?
yes. And once you fix the telescope
Mhm.
and get a look, um, several degrees above the horizon line in an open area of sky, there's a star. But this telescope is powerful enough to actually get a better view. And you've seen stars.
Mhm.
You've observed these things, and you are well versed with the starry elements that exist. That's actually not a star.
There's as she's looking through this, there is that moment where she's impressed by the actual level and magnitude of this telescope, but she's not gonna say anything. She's like, so yes, we you seem to have found a very different celestial body. What the what do you think it is?
That is where my father came from.
Oh, you're an extraterrestrial? They They told me the lizards from outer space would never happen, but I knew it. I knew there were lizards in outer space. And okay, technically you're not the lizard, but like I could see where the discrepancies and the people talking about it, but and the lizards people pretending to be people to infiltrate levels of government coming from outer space. It's
What? No. And you
all
get a little
there.
finger on your face.
But are you touching me?
Quiet. This is important, and I need you to listen very carefully, all
It
right?
is very important. Yes.
Very important. That was created thousands of years ago.
Okay, I'm following.
I need you to go through the book, and I need you to find me a way to get there.
You want to return to your homeland?
No, I want to claim what is my father's.
Is your father still up there?
That's where they threw him from.
Ah, I see. Family rivalry. Interesting.
But I want what is his, and you will help me get it.
In exchange for what?
Name your price.
Well, if you are going to retake this land up in the sky so far away from us, you don't need anyone in the horde anymore. We can all leave. I mean, you won't need us.
She reaches forward and just runs a thumb over your cheek. Help me, and there will be no one left in the horde.
No one left because they have all been able to safely exit the horde with their lives and limbs fully intact. And what
I
remains
will.
of their mental stability.
I can promise one of those things.
The lives and limbs, we'll focus on that.
Find me information about that from the books that I've given you, and I promise they can have all their lives and limbs.
Then we have an agreement.
Wonderful. You can spend the day here. I've made a promise to an old colleague. You have 8 hours. When you leave, my servants will bring books with you. And
Right?
I have very few days, and you need to find the information I seek.
So is it going to be out of orbit soon? Is the launch window going to be narrow?
No, but my safety is not ensured.
Your safety?
We can speak of this later.
Oh, yes, of course. I have a very busy 8 hours ahead of me.
Absolutely. If you try to leave the tower, I will find you and I will eat your entire family, and I will tear your skin from your bones while you live.
My lady, I am not going to be leaving this tower until my 8 hours of research is completed. You have my word as a
We'll go back
scholar.
to the horde. Yes, of course. And you can keep the books until you are done. All right?
That is most generous. Thank you.
Of course. Should you learn anything else important, such as the original meaning of that word, I will reward you even more so.
Of with what sort of reward?
You can have my palace.
She looks over at that telescope and she's like, and I can make whatever sort of renovations I want?
Anything you want.
I mean, it is a very nice view, and the lake is kind of nice when it's not creepy and reeking of death. And that beautiful city. All right, yes, I will endeavor to find the meaning of this symbol as well. Is there a time limit on that research as well, or is that as I find it?
We may only have a few days, depending.
Right, because your life is in imminent danger.
Yes, I've made it so.
Interesting. Interesting indeed. I will work with the utmost expediency then.
Thank you. And she boops your nose.
Sorry, I have never been booped on the nose like that before. This is very strange.
I'll have some food brought for you, all right?
Oh, yes, thank you. I almost forgot I needed to eat. Do you have
I need
any
you well
of
fed.
the Empress's butterscotch pudding?
I'll get you some.
Oh, it is my favorite. She makes it so well.
I haven't had it, but I will go and ask.
There's a slight like, oh crap, what have I done? I just wanted pudding.
You stay here and do your research. The books are downstairs. The entire library is yours to use.
Of course, 8 hours, beginning from now.
Good job. She
Uh,
turns and her size moves upward again to a larger humanoid form as she exits.
Zarya will go behind her to return to the library and get right into her research.
As you get to the library, it's no longer a gown or dress. You just see the long draconic tail pulling through the door.
Hmm.
Things rattle a little bit and shake.
Oh, that is she's going to damage some of the books and some of the ugh. The architectural integrity of this building is in shambles.
And you can begin your research.
Well, yeah, Zarya will dive right back in, kind of going back to the original book and the translation, even rereading some of the passages she looked at before, just with this additional context, to see what else she can glean, what other information she can find, and then compare to whatever other books are here in the library. It's like filling out pages and pages of notes on every minute detail.
I'm going to ask you for one thing, and then we are going to go and resolve a very tense moment.
All right.
I actually would like you to make both a history and an investigation check really quick.
Okay. All right, we'll do history first. All right, starry form is still up. We're going to add a guidance on this as well. Okay. No, I can't read that. That's a dirty 24 history. And then investigation is a 17.
Yes.
This is wonderful news. Um, After some time spent here, it occurs to you that most of the books in different languages do not come from the Golden Isles, and they do not come from Osharis, which is the larger land that the Golden Isles is within. They come from a place which no longer exists. And there's a few reference books, and almost all of the books here have to do with only one subject, a place that used to be called Samarium. Samarium is how you calculate the year, because a giant 65-day long downfall of meteors came and broke the continent of Samarium in two. Samarium is ancient history. It's where Arwana would have been, where Vestra came from. It's where a number of places that no longer exist were. And in modern day, it's where the continents called the twins of Ullern and Abria are. But the center of it was destroyed. You are smart enough that you've read about this and you recognize it, even though you don't know the language of Sumerian and you do not know much of its history. You recognize enough that all of this has to do with that. And you deduce that the book written, the original text, probably came from that land now gone.
Okay. Yeah, she is just writing and scribbling notes everywhere. We'll absolutely forget that food is being delivered until the physical pangs of hunger are like giving her a headache and she has to stop. But we'll still like eat and drink while writing, just absolutely
Oh, yeah.
focusing. And I was like, oh, we are going to get this done. This is wonderful. I'm going to save my friends with the power of books.
And like you forget for a long period of time, but like food is delivered on trays by eyeless servants. But unfortunately, we now have to go all the way over to the labyrinth.
I was gonna say, and meanwhile, also before we get to the actual fight, can we take a quick 5?
You know what? That's actually a great idea. This is a wonderful place for us to take our break because what comes next is going to be wonderful. So we'll see you all after a short video.
We're so excited.
Zarya's having the best day ever. What are you guys talking about?
She is. I'm so happy for her.
Zarya's
And I'm
like,
so scared for us.
Zarya's like, I'm saving my friends with books, and hard cut to us
Hard cut.
screaming.
Little does she know.
Little does she know.
It's okay.
Is it though?
Hey, everybody. I hope you liked the short little break with some videos and stuff. Hey, I promised some fights last episode, and you now had to wait half of this one for them to come to be.
I am stressed.
Fortunately, one of you just has to do research in a tower.
This episode should be titled Zarya's Best Day.
You know what? It just might be.
Power of friendship, more like power of knowledge.
The book is mightier than the sword.
Yes.
Take that, Smitty.
I'm just getting my initiative out of the way now. If everyone would like to roll initiative, then we're going to decide how this all goes. Even though you're in 2 separate fights, we're going to be putting this all into one big fight.
Yep. I did roll initiative last episode.
And I'm giving you the opportunity to roll it again if you want.
Thank you. I absolutely will. I did not roll well. It's 12. That's 1 better than last time.
Well, I have Gwen in the order.
Jesus.
Yep.
Cersei, the sodas?
I got an 18.
I got a 7.
Buddy. It's okay. Initiatives and everything.
Yeah.
Somehow, Asotus has rolled lower than his first battle initiative.
Yeah.
But you know what? That's okay. Fig goes first. As Gwen is currently trying to run to get back to friends, to help, to anything, running on the side of the wall on all fours, ignoring gravity, sense. Gwen, you feel claws.
Mhm.
20, dirty 20.
To hit or damage?
To hit.
Yeah,
22.
damage. Okay.
No, no, no. That's the second hit.
Oh, I see. Yes, that one also will hit.
19.
Yep.
20. As you take a grand total of 4 damage. Please know that she is just grazing you right now with the tip of her claws and running right alongside of you. So much fun.
We we don't have to do this. Um, we can just talk.
Talk to what's left of you. As up in a room, on the other side of an invisible barrier, the bigger of the twins, these half giants, will strike out at Asonus. Does a 17 hit?
No, it does not.
Good. So a 16 definitely doesn't.
No, it does not.
But does a 21?
Yes.
As you only take 9 damage, as I rolled very poorly.
I would
Ooh.
like to use my reaction to intercept that attack, please.
Ooh. Go, Super Saiyan.
Um, when a creature you see hits a target other than you within 5 feet, which I'm assuming you are
We're
still
right
within
next to
five
each
feet of
other.
me, okay, you can use your reaction to reduce the damage a target takes by 1d10 plus 4.
Roll.
I rolled a 6, so I
Hell
reduced
yeah.
damage by 10.
No
Woo.
damage.
Thank you, Circe.
You see the giant goes to hit Asonus, and Cersei lashes out with the rapier to push that damage, the weapon out of the way.
As a big axe smashes into the ground next to you.
Oh, Circe, where did you learn how to do that?
I'll tell you later.
Okay.
Hey, Cersei, it's your turn.
Yep, it is. I'm going to attack the giant that just tried to kill her friend. That was terrible. Does a 15 hit?
No,
Hmm, didn't think so. I will go again with my bonus action because
please
it
do.
is a chance. Better, a natural 20 for 28.
Absolutely wonderful. Max out your first and then roll for the additional damage.
So that's 1d. So that's 12 and dice. 12 and 7. So 19 piercing.
Oh, I love that. That's wonderful.
Oh, wait, hold on. Before I forget, my sneak damage.
Absolutely.
It's 5d6.
You're going to want it.
Yep, I think so. 10, 13, 19, 19, 20. 21 additional damage.
Oh, that's good. And for the audience at home, what are you doing for the second attack?
What's my second attack?
Yeah, you attacked with your bonus action. What was that?
That was my rapier.
Okay, wonderful. Sorry, these details are important.
Oh no, it's not a magical weapon.
These
What?
details are important. Unfortunately, it is now the little twin.
I don't like that word, unfortunately.
You hurt them, so I'll hurt you. As the axe comes at great speed, we'll start with the first 16,
Does not.
24,
Yep.
25.
Mm.
$35 damage.
Ouch.
They are just going to remain in close combat range. Gawain,
Mm-hmm.
as you are running, what would you like to do?
So I think Crown, like between the two of them, I think Crown is the more aggro of the two in this moment. So I think Crown will go first.
Absolutely.
I think the first thing Crown wants to do is find that stone.
Absolutely. Roll perception for Crown.
Absolutely. Got a -1 to this, so actually, no, I have lucky. That's a 14. It was gonna be a 0.
So I have a number written down right here,
Mm-hmm.
and that number is 13.
Okay.
On this running furry woman is a necklace, and on that necklace is a long piece of broken stone attached to a link. It's some sort of worked, fractured piece of something much larger.
Okay.
It's on her neck.
Okay. I think this moment is it's still technically Crown's turn, but I think it is something that is born out of both of them. As there is just both panic and determination intermingle And you see this writhing network of black, almost liquidy nerve clusters that burble up from beneath Gwen's skin and start covering them from head to toe in a writhing mass of pitch. As I cast Bigby's hand with my final spell slot. And Crown is going to use Grasping Hand. And there is just this mass that jerks out. Fig is close enough to have just damaged me.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to attempt a grapple. We use the hand strength score to resolve the grapple, which is 26. And I assume Fig is medium or smaller,
Yes.
so I have advantage.
Please roll.
All right. If I recall grapple correctly, I roll athletics, and you can roll either acrobatics or athletics.
Hmm.
Okay, 16, 20. Oh, wait, no, sorry. It's +8. I have proficiency, so that's +12 total. So we are looking at 32.
So I rolled a 7.
Okay.
But
So she got a 21.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, so that is 2d6 of damage +5. So that's going to be 9. So that's 14 magical bludgeoning damage. As there is this moment, like this writhing mass of pitch, there is a mass of it that lunges out and encircles Fig and compresses.
This is beautiful just to imagine.
Mm-hmm.
You are going to be
However,
so fun.
because this is not the only battle that is currently happening, and we gotta stick with the story, even though it scares me. That is what Crown wants to do.
Mhm.
What Gwaine wants to do is protect themselves. And this mass unfurls itself from Fig and begins to harden around Gwaine as Bigby's hand shifts into interposing hand. What this will mean for your purposes, Saturday, is essentially Fig has to hang on. I'm just going to read this out. The hand interposes itself between you and a creature you choose, that's Fig, until you give the hand a different command. The hand moves to stay between you and the target, providing you with half cover. The target cannot move through the hand's space if its strength score is less than or equal to the hand's strength score, which again is a 26. If its strength score is higher than the hand's, the target can move toward you through the hand's space, but that space is difficult terrain for the target. So what I am hoping for is I essentially have a meat shield that has my max HP starting out.
And the strength is 26?
And the strength is 26.
Okay. I like that. Do you have anything else to do?
I think it's this moment of Gwaine just being like, no, no, I am not trying to hurt you. I am trying to have a conversation. Crown, stop it. No, we need this. That's what happens.
You're so much fun. Asonas.
Okay. I've been heavy breathing behind the scenes, and I think I have a plan. So I'm going to want to cast Command, and I'll upcast it with a level 2 slot so I can pick two targets being the twins. And I believe it's a wisdom saving throw of a DC 17 for each of them.
17, huh?
Come on, come on.
Using command?
Yeah, Command.
Would you elucidate us in the wording of that?
So the command I want to go with is unequip.
And they have to follow it to the best of their ability.
Yes. Should I read the rules? I feel like that's yeah.
No.
Okay, okay, okay.
Axes drop.
Just axes?
Well, they can only do so much in this moment in time.
Okay, fair, 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 fair. Okay, okay. So that's my action. And then as a bonus action, I'm going to place a seal on the one that Circe hit. So my interdict seal. And when I do that, I can use a reaction to cast an illusion spell. And I'm going to use Phantasmal Killer on the one that Circe didn't hit. So let's see. You tap into the nightmares of a creature you can see within range and create an illusory manifestation of its deepest fears visible only to that creature. The target must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the target becomes frightened for the duration. At the end of each of the turn, before the spell ends, the target must succeed a wisdom saving throw again or take 4d10 psychic damage. Did you save?
If it's based off the save you gave me for your previous wisdom, no.
Yes! Okay, okay. So that's one there. Okay. And then I did my action, bonus action, Phantasmal Killer. And then I think I'll just try to, let's see. I'm gonna roll to do damage with my boomerang shield on the first twin that I put the interdict seal on. So let me roll for an attack. Come on.
This is why I love fights like this.
I rolled a 14. Does that hit?
No.
Dang it. That's okay.
Nonetheless, you have been quite successful in this moment in time.
Take it, I'll take it.
Down below. And for the purposes of what is about to happen, could you please clarify the means by which one would bypass the hand?
Yes. So, rules as written, the way that I am interpreting this
Mm-hmm.
is the hand is always between you and the creature you have designated as the one relevant for the purposes of this, which in this case is Fig. Uh, the target cannot move through the hand's space if its strength score is less than 26. If it's higher, then the target can move toward you through the hand's space, but it's difficult terrain. So, assuming that Fig's strength score is less than 26, she will need to attack the hand in order to whittle it down to get to Gwaine and Crown.
All right. Based on everything you just told me, Gawain, you watch her tear through it.
Okay.
She had 4 attacks on that first turn. She's only getting 1 this time.
Okay.
I would like an athletics check, please. Or an acrobatics check. Your DC is 21.
Okay. technically possible.
I don't like the way you say that.
Fig jumps through, tearing through your interposing hand, and has now pinned you to the ground. As this face gets really close, and I would like, if you would be so kind, to make a history check.
Okay. $14.
You've seen big blue eyes like this before.
Yana?
You know my sister.
You're one of his.
Are you one of his?
Of your
His little puppets, are you one of his?
I don't think so. No. Are you?
He gets up off top of you
Okay.
and
Okay,
picks you up and sets you on your feet.
we're having a conversation. This is good. This is progress. We are standing in the middle of a spiral staircase, by the way.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Okay, conversation is improvement. You're Fig. I'm Gwaine. This is don't introduce me. Okay.
We attack now while she's not expecting it.
Stop it.
Stop
Crown,
fighting me.
stop. And there's kind of this battle of wills in between the two of them.
As she gets uncomfortably close to you, we move upstairs. The big twin removes that hide armor, complying with a command, and then begins to run. Now, this will give you both an attack of opportunity.
Now, a question very quickly. Are we using the additional weapon rules that we get for the new 5e rules? Was it 2024 rules?
2024.
Yeah.
Please feel free.
Okay. I'm asking because for the rapier, there is a property called Vex, which does give me an advantage on my next attack roll. So does this count?
Yes.
Thank you.
It's all sorts of fun things like Vex and Sap and all. And it's like,
Thank goodness for that advantage. Plus 25 to hit.
yes.
12 piercing.
Astonis, will you take the opportunity as well?
I will. I don't think any of my weapons have any of the extra attributes because I did not research that. So
And that is fine.
I think I'm gonna try with my shield again. So, boomerang shield does a 22 hit.
Yes.
Nice. And that'll be 1d6. Mm.
Because they've lost their armor.
Oh, yes, yes.
Yeah.
And that's an extra 6 damage.
I have to make an adjustment really quick because they took off their armor and dropped their axe.
Mhm.
How would you like to do this?
Oh, damn. I guess while he's running away and he sees Circe lunge at him with the rapier as well, I guess Asonis will take the opportunity to kind of do like a Captain America spin move and throw the shield and just be like, the only way you're getting out of this is through death. And he'll just throw the shield and like in hopes that it cuts his head off.
And it does.
Let's go. And since it's a boomerang shield, it just like swoop right back as well.
They have enchanted weapons. I had to
Let's go.
change the hit points based off that. Circe, the little twin's still there.
The little twin also took off their
Drop
enchanted
the
stuff.
axe will be taking off the armor on their turn.
Cool. I think I'm gonna
As a
try to do a
clarification
thing.
before you do this, Asonis put the interdict on, put your seal on the big twin, correct?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Yeah.
It would have did extra necro damage too, so but
Yeah.
he's dead, so.
Double check, you know?
Cool, cool. The little twin is the one you put a thing on where he's feeling fear.
Yeah, so they're frightened, and then also at the end of each turn, they take if they don't save, they take psychic damage, 4d10.
Cool, 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 cool.
Hmm.
So instead of going for an attack, I'm gonna try to do something a little creative here.
Hmm.
Capitalizing on what Asonis did, and I'm going to point my psychic blade at the little twin. Um, and gesture with my head to the corpse of his bigger twin and be like, you have a choice. And I'm going to try to intimidate this twin
Of
into
course.
dropping everything and running.
Please feel free.
Good. That's good. A 26.
No.
No. Okay. That's fine. Death it is. And I'm going to attack.
I'll die before I run.
Then die. And I'm going to go with my psychic blade, I think. As a wait, hold on. Math. Let's see. 26 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna roll damage first then. 1d6. 8 piercing damage and would I have sneak attack damage on this one, or would they be too far?
You can do sneak attack damage. Sometimes you gotta think.
18 additional damage for my action. And then I'm going to use my bonus action to hit them again with my other psychic blade. Also good. 19 to hit?
No.
That's fine. And that's all for me.
Astonis, would you tell me about your fear again?
Oh, yes. Let me pull it up here. Okay. So, okay. Tap into the nightmare of the creature, who you can see within range. It's an illusory manifestation of its deepest fear, visible only to the creature. And then the target must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the target becomes frightened for the duration, which we already talked about. And then at the end of each of the turns, before the spell ends, the target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or take 4d10 psychic damage. On a successful save, the spell ends.
Now, for that fear specifically, it would be dealing with you,
Oh, okay.
if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. Says their deepest fear, but I could
Yeah.
probably flavor it.
I'm just making sure I understand my mechanics here before they make their choice.
Mhm.
Well, one of them just took a swing, and
Mhm.
one of us just took a swing at him, anyways.
Mm-hmm. Looking at choices. Cersei Asonis, please pick a number 1 through 6.
Ooh, I'll go with 6.
I'll go with 1.
Ooh.
If we are going by which one of you is closer, who do you think 3 is closer to?
Um,
Probably,
I
probably
would say
Cersei.
Circe. Yeah.
Yeah. Cersei, would you please make an athletics or an acrobatics roll?
I'll go acrobatics. Ooh. 25.
Would you please make a constitution save?
That's worse. I rolled pretty well though. 19. For reference,
You will
I
only
have a
take half
plus
damage
0.
Oh, damn, it's 0. Nice.
as you are picked up and the little
Mhm.
twin begins to pull at your head and legs like this.
Ah,
You will take only half damage.
cool. Dude, how much is the half damage? I still might die.
It's a lot of math.
16 damage is all you will take.
How you doing, Cersei?
Not too great, but I'm still alive.
And I have to make a wisdom
Sonus?
save.
You do, you do.
Zarya's doing great.
Is there half damage involved in that, by the way?
Oh shit. I don't think so. I think it just says, yeah, on a successful save, the spell ends.
Ah, frick.
Dang.
Um, Cersei, you can attempt to escape on your next turn,
Mhm.
as you are currently held as the little twin is attempting to rip you in half.
Mhm.
Gwen.
So, Crown, I think, in this moment is getting very frustrated because all of its plans are falling apart. It had these machinations. Uh, Bigby's hand is gone, confirming.
Yeah.
Yeah. It it has what it needs so close to hand, but its host is not cooperating. And I think in this moment, it sends out almost this pulse, half plea, half command to the labyrinth itself to come to its aid.
Crown would like to help from the mimics.
Crown would like help from the mimics.
Um, you can just roll persuasion or intimidation.
Yep. Intimidation. Okay. Okay. How's a 28?
That's gonna be fine.
Yeah.
Crown already asserted dominance
Yes.
last session.
It's just this subsonic rumble that goes through the tiles. Serve me.
For the first time, the tiles begin to break up, so you can see how many mimics make up each tile. Let's just add a little. As almost in a liquid form, the floor begins to rise up. To wrap around Fig.
Gwen's
And
feet, Fig's
you
feet.
around Fig.
Okay.
This liquidy floor of all these mimics just slowly wrapping up. You're a liar, then you are one of his.
I have no idea what's going on here. I Crown, can you for once stop and explain things to me?
Too much. Not enough time. Stop fighting me and attack!
The mimics of the labyrinth are doing their best to aid in getting what Crown wants.
Mm-hmm. And also for good measure, I will activate Tentacle of the Deep. Uh, it does not grapple, as I recall. It's just more of a slap. Oh, wait. Actually, forget that. Would we say that requesting aid from the mimics would be an action, a bonus action, or a free action?
That's a bonus action.
Fabulous.
That's just
With
talking to
its,
the people around you.
yeah, with its action, Crown will cast Everard's Black Tentacles at Fig's feet. Just to help with that grapple situation a little bit more.
Love it. She absolutely could tear you in half.
Yeah, yeah. Listen, Crown has audacity.
And I respect it.
Mm-hmm.
Is
That makes
Queen
one of
staying
us.
put?
I think, ooh, I think there is this battle of wills happening within Gwane's body right now where Gwaine is trying to back up and Crown is trying to move forward, and it just has them locked.
Hey, Zarya, just make another history check for me really quick.
Oh, easy peasy.
You've been researching.
How
I'm gonna
much
break the tension.
Yeah, how much time?
We're gonna say about at this point in time about 3 hours has passed.
Okay. All right. I'm just making sure because what's it called? Starry form would have faded. But you know what? She would re-up it because she's got 8 hours to work on. So we'll re-up Starry form to get that
Of breaking
roll
tension with
there.
just like something that's off on the side. Like, hey, look, we're doing this. This is great. Don't
Yeah,
worry.
it's fine. Okay, and you know we're gonna throw a guidance on there. Uh, that's a 22 for history.
Um, Zarya, uh, going through all of these books and looking around, you find a very poorly constructed summarium to Osharis Common guidebook.
Oh, this is exactly what I needed. She goes to pick it up. Oh, don't paper cut. Oh, oh, this is oh
Yeah, you take 1 damage from paper.
yeah. She's like, oh, this is probably the worst thing that's going to happen to all of my friends today. But don't worry, I'm gonna save us all. I'm sure they're all fine. Osonis is probably having tea. Uh oh, I hope Gwen and Cersei aren't fighting again. I'm sure they're fine.
And smash cut.
As we move over to Asonus, it's your turn.
Okay. So I've been crunching the numbers again, and I think, you know what? I'm gonna be consistent and go for command again. All right. So another DC 17.
They're not good at these.
I know I had a feeling.
Oof, but I rolled an 18 on the die.
Son of a gun.
Oh.
Okay. That's fine. So that's my action. Mark that down.
They
Then,
do suck at those. Like,
yeah,
just
yeah. They're just
they
big and
have a
strong.
+0.
Oh,
He
nice.
really wants to rip me in half.
Yeah. Okay. Well, bonus action. I'm gonna put my seal on this twin again, and it says I can use any unused seals to cast illusion spells. So you know what I'm gonna do again? Phantasmal Killer. So again, another DC 17. Hopefully no nat 20s.
Sorry, it didn't come through.
That would be a 5.
Yes,
Okay.
thank God. Okay, so frightened, and then you see your biggest nightmare again. Okay, so that was action, bonus action. That was a reaction, and then oh, my extra attack. All right, I'm going to. We're gonna go boomerang shield again.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Hmm. So then, okay, that's a 5 + 7, so 22 again.
That's a hit.
Yeah. And then 1d6 slashing damage. And then since my seal is on you, okay, that's a 1 plus 3d6 necro damage. Where's my other dice? There it is. The 1 plus 1, so 2, and then plus a 2, that's 4. And one more, come on. Plus a 5, 9 necro damage.
Nice. Very nice.
And you're frightened. So hopefully you're scared enough to drop people.
Let's see what happens once
We
we
all
get
do
to the little
this.
twins' turn.
It'll happen.
Do you have any other actions to take, Asanas?
Uh, no, I believe that's it. I'll probably just move as close as possible to the twin holding Circe. Mhm.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. Then I
You want to
end
be
my turn.
close.
Yeah.
A fig. What do you want?
I don't want I want to live. That's my only thing. And what does Crown say? Crown says
Answers. You are path to answers.
Her legs are restrained. How close are you?
Queen has been trying to back up. I feel like we're about 5 feet apart. Because Crown is not really letting us go.
What is your AC?
It was gonna be 20, but now it's 15.
Please make an athletics or an acrobatics check.
Yep.
Beat a 19.
Lucky? My second nat one today.
Jesus.
18 on athletics.
As you are snatched up,
Yep. Ah!
ask your questions before we eat you. As we move to Circe.
My heart is pounding. Um, okay. I'm gonna bonus action. Where is, okay, first off, where is the twin holding me from? Like head and body?
Head and legs.
Head and legs. I'm going to drop
Like some Laffy
my
Taffy.
I'm gonna drop my psychic blade from my hand and use psychic teleportation to get out of that hold.
It's a good idea.
Uh, and then, oh God, I'm so nervous. I'm gonna attack because fuck this guy specifically. Does a dirty 20 hit?
Yes.
Thank goodness. Using my rapier, so that's 1d8. That's 4 plus 4. 8 piercing plus 10, 21, 24 additional damage.
One moment. Do you have anything else to do in your turn?
Nope. That's all.
That fear damage comes at the end of the turn.
Yeah. 4d10.
Circe,
Yes.
does an 18 hit?
18 is my AC, but I will use my reaction because I have defensive duelist, so that would up it to 22.
And a 24 hits then.
Yes.
And a 25 would also hit.
Yep.
How many hit points do you have left?
Oh my God. 31.
You have 1 hit point. As weaponless, using the sharpened, elongated nails on their giant hand, you are speared multiple times in the stomach. Gawain,
Ah,
Wait, don't forget
sorry. I need to switch.
the
Ah.
psychic damage from the
Yeah.
fear at the end of your turn.
please roll your damage.
Okay.
Roll high.
I'll try.
No pressure.
Okay. So first set, that's total of 5. Come on. Ooh, and then plus 16. 5 plus 16. That
One.
is 21 damage. Yeah. 21 psychic damage.
Gawain,
So, first off, last round we forgot about the damage from Everett's black tentacles
mm-hmm.
for Fig, assuming that she
Please
started
roll.
in them. It's not going to do anything, but it's the principle of the thing. That's going to be, my hands are shaking. It's going to be 10 uh magical bludgeoning damage. Um, sorry, I'm stuck on that 1 hit point for Cersei. Um, okay. Subconsciously, this is Gwain's bonus action. It's not the same form that we've seen in the past for the Tentacle of the Deep. It's this thin, wavering thing trying to interpose itself between this like 9-inch gap between Crown's face and Fig's face as it's just hoping to try and prevent 1d8 of damage for what good that will end up doing. Uh, this thin, quavering sheath of filament, essentially, which feels about as powerful as Gwaine feels right about now. Um, and Fig had said, ask your questions before I kill you, essentially, right?
Yes.
Before I eat you. Gwaine, no, Crown will ask first. Crown will ask,
Can you tell me who I am or how to stop your sister?
They don't know you. Why should I trust you?
I don't think Crown has a good answer to that. Um, Gwaine will pipe up with, I find that not dying is a very good motivator. Um, I am fully willing to play the very alive double agent for you. You probably need something, right? Everyone needs something in this world. I'm good at getting things, information, objects. What do you need?
I would like you to roll persuasion, please,
Mm-hmm.
as she has not yet torn you into pieces.
Yep. That was so close to a 20. But that's a 7.
I'm going to roll insight
Mm-hmm.
because I feel it is fair.
Mm-hmm.
Because she is very old. I've already stopped my sister.
How?
She grabs that little stone and lifts it and jingles. By making sure she can never leave the island again.
I will say, I don't understand any of the conversation that's happening right now. And if I live, we are going to have a long discussion about what it's okay to not share. I would love to, one, not die, and two, be given a bit more information here.
You may have that chance
Mm-hmm.
after we find out what Asonis is going to do.
Yup.
Okay, so still heavy breathing. Don't worry,
Wait,
Circe.
sorry.
Oh, yeah, go
Yep.
Sorry.
ahead. Go ahead.
Also, Fig hasn't moved, so that's another 3d6 from Everett's Black Tentacles, right?
Yes.
Again, it doesn't mean anything, it's just the principle of the thing. 17 magical bludgeoning damage. Okay, sorry, Asonis, you please go.
No problem, no problem. Just checking something real
There's no visible
quick.
effect of all this on her.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's see. Run conduit. Give me 2 seconds. Uh, mm, okay. Mm. All right, so I'm gonna use my Infernal Conduit to heal Circe. With that, I have a pool of D10s where I can either take away HP or health hit points from a target, or sacrifice my own hit points and transfer them into another target. And for Circe, I would like to do 2 D10s of healing. So let's see. Hopefully I roll good. Yeah.
Hey, anything's better than one.
There we go.
Yep.
I got a 2 and a 6.
Thank
So
you.
8 points of healing.
You
Also
now
minus
have
8 from you.
9 HP.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. And then, okay, so that was my action. And then for my extra attack, I would like to. Oh, wait, let me see. Domestic cards in save zone, field zone, blah, blah, blah. For the duration, they have disadvantage on your attacks. Okay. Okay, yeah. So my extra attack, I would like to bare my fangs and bite the twin for a vampiric bite.
Yes,
And
please.
and that is 1d4 plus my constitution. Let me just make sure I read it correctly. For everybody at home and me in my home currently. Uh, Vampiric Fight. Your fanged bite is a natural weapon, which counts as a simple melee weapon with which you are proficient. You add your Constitution modifier instead of your Strength modifier to the attack and damage roll. When you attack with this bite, it deals 1d4 piercing damage on a hit. Okay, while you're missing half or more of your hit points, you have advantage. I do not have advantage, but let's see. Okay, 1d4. All right.
Damage
Plus,
is damage.
that's true. That's true. Just gotta roll good again. Come on, come on, come on.
You got this.
Okay. Does a 19 hit?
Please do your damage.
Okay, thank God. Okay. And then I would add 1d4 plus 2. Okay, okay. Come on, give me a 4. That's a 3 plus 2, 5 damage. So 5. And then I also heal for that, which is nice because I gave Circe 8, I think, right?
Hmm.
Okay, so just 3. So that's attack, extra attack, and then my bonus attack. I would like to use my Illrigger spell called Single Combat. So for that one, and I'll move a little bit further away from Circe, a little bit behind, because the spell doesn't work if I'm adjacent with a teammate. So I'll move behind Circe, and then it says you offer creature a challenge they might not be able to resist. If you have no allies adjacent to you, choose one creature within range, i.e., the twin. They must make a charisma saving throw. On a failed save, the creature falls for your ruse and must fight you. For the duration, they have disadvantage on attacks that do not include you and must succeed on a charisma save against your spellcasting DC each time they try to move away from you.
What is your DC?
17?
As the little twin has locked eyes with you.
Yes. Okay. Okay. So if he tries to attack Circe, disadvantage. And he still has that phantasmal nightmare. So hopefully we come out on top. Okay. So that was bonus action, extra action. And yeah. Yeah, that's it for my turn.
Let me just roll against that nightmare.
Oh, yes.
Doesn't look like I'll be taking any damage this turn.
No.
I'm on top, all right. He's holding me over his head with his claws.
Oh, God. Wait, you're free though, no?
You are free. You
Oh, I
teleported
am?
out.
Yeah, 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 you did. Yeah.
No, I teleported out of the stretch, but he stabs me here with his claws, so I'm on the claws.
Oh.
But you're not held over the
Okay.
head like Laffy Taffy anymore.
Yeah.
Um,
Silver
hey,
linings.
Isfig. I would like a Constitution saving throw.
Well,
How many hit points do you have?
I currently have 106.
You fall asleep.
Okay.
Cersei.
Okay, I'm assuming our psychic link has still been up this entire time.
Mhm.
Do I hear Gwen go quiet?
Roll perception.
What is my perception? Hold on. I see nothing. I rolled a 3, so it's a 4.
You are far too involved with the pain of the fight and the current worries.
Okay. I attack because that's
I
that's
forgot
the
to
only thing I can do.
mention, with that single combat, it says if your ally attacks them, the spell ends too. So do with
Ah,
that what you
frick!
will. Do with that what you will. And also if you end adjacent to me, but that doesn't mean you can't end behind me.
That's true. That's true. Okay. I don't want to break that because I probably can't survive it. I'm going to teleport again. This time I'm going to roll to see how far I get, actually. Got an 8, so I can teleport 80 feet. So what is the furthest
With the
point?
problem in this room is that
Yeah.
the mimics have moved and created a room. There are halls that go out, but you do not have a clear
The
line of
visual.
sight.
Yeah.
You can move
So,
40 feet.
yeah. Furthest point in the room or behind Asonus.
Behind Asonus,
Yes.
you can't go there.
Oh, or we run up against the wall. Yeah, okay. That's fine. I'll go the other direction then. Putting distance.
This will put you behind the twin.
Hmm. So that's my bonus action. But for my action, can't do anything without breaking the thing. So I will hold my action for the possibility of the twin making his save against Asonus on his turn and ready a psychic blade to throw into the back of this guy's neck. And I will end my turn. Can't do anything else.
Um, the little twin is going to be attacking Asonus. This can't go on much longer. You know that.
We do.
Do we?
So I got a 1,
Okay.
a 19,
Just misses.
and a 21.
That one hits.
Now I feel like you are in a safe place here,
I think so too.
as that will only be 18 damage.
Okay. 18.
Gwen will not get a turn,
Mm-hmm.
and Sonus, it is your turn.
I
Okay. Oh, yeah.
did have a thought,
Mhm.
just to pitch this to you of like maybe some sort of thought interactions between Gwaine and Crown in what maybe their last moments or might be unconsciousness. I'm not sure. Doesn't need to happen right now, just throwing the
Uh,
idea out there.
Gwen, I'm going to ask you a question.
Yeah.
what would be the last thing that you would think that Crown could hear as a magical sleep overcomes you that you cannot fight?
I think the last thing that Crown would hear would just be so much anger and frustration of you think you're so strong, but you're only stronger than me, and I'm so weak. And this is all your fault because you won't tell me what's going on. Stop trying to fight things that are so clearly stronger than us. And that's probably the last thing.
Now I have a completely different question for you before we move to Asonis's turn.
Mm-hmm.
When Crown no longer can hear Gwaine, what would Crown do?
In in the sense of no, metagaming. Crown was alone for so long. I think in the moment that their joined minds fall silent, it's just a burst of unfiltered panic, a sense of not again.
A resolution to this moment will come,
Mhm.
but it is not now. But Crown can hear nothing. Asonis.
I am present. Okay. So you said it wouldn't last longer, and I'm thinking about going all in. So, okay. Bonus action again. Place another seal on the twin, and then I'm going to use Hell's Lash, and I'm going to upcast it with a third level spell slot. And that one says make a ranged spell attack. Lost my dice. There it is. Okay. All right. Does a 25 hit?
Absolutely.
Okay, perfect. So, because I used a third level spell slot, for every slot up, it's one extra d10. And because my seal is on it, it'll do a max of 30 damage, 30 fire damage, I believe, to the enemy. Let me just double
What's the
check.
minimum damage?
Minimum would be, I guess, 3, because it would be
Please
3d10.
describe
Oh, okay.
the end of the fight.
Okay. So we see Circe teleport away, and then the twin is just standing in front of Asonis, and he'll just enraged a little bit, and then he also still has a little bonus from the vampiric bite. So I'll say his eyes are glowing a little sulfuric yellow, and like the I guess it's like the black sclera. I can't remember. Pupils are yellow, everything else is black, and he's just looking at him, and he just conjures up this hellish lash, whips it out at the guy, wraps it around his neck, and then he says, "I'm gonna make this hurt for Circe." And then he'll just like channel the fire through up into his neck and just like poof, blow him up.
In a blaze of glory. the little twin falls.
Thank God.
As Zarya reads through books before eventually Isla's servants come to retrieve you, Zarya, to lead you down to a boat, and they're carrying whatever books you want to bring with you.
She's going to absolutely fill that boat with books to the point that it is going to struggle to make it across the lake. As she's kind of sitting there, she's feeling so good about herself and the work that she has done. She's making great research, and is just sitting there. She's like, "Oh, I cannot wait to share with everyone that we have a way out, that is going to be safe and simple and will not require going any dangerous situations. And oh my goodness, maybe we could all just relax and Gwen has not been feeling well. They could get a good nap in. And it would just be so wonderful. Uh she's just is that not just the pride of her academic, but just I did this for my friends who are all safely waiting at home.
Ragaza
Could
comes
not
down
be
to meet you at the
fools.
boat with a little clay ramekin full of butterscotch pudding. It took longer than I intended. I had a task to do. Here, for your journey back.
Oh, thank you so much. That is
You
it
are
really has
right.
become
It's
quite a
so
favorite.
good.
It really is. She the Empress gets it just perfectly. I do not know how she does it, but
She'll tell me all about it while she lives here for a while.
well, not for much longer because I'm going to finish this research.
I believe in you.
Why? I am making excellent progress. And we only have a matter of days, but you will have your answers soon, and we will have our way home.
Good. Go along.
Yes. Did Asonis get another boat? I thought he was still back in your palace.
He's on a task for me.
Oh, right, the errand. Yes, yes.
Thank you
Well,
for your help.
of course. Thank you for the use of all your books. I will make sure that they are well taken care of.
Good. As you get another little boop on your nose.
Oh, I do not know how I feel about the booping.
Your boat begins to cross the lake, returning you to the Horde.
Hmm?
Um,
Yeah,
as inside the labyrinth, Asonis and Circe, tired but alive, see a furry fox woman with red red fur and bandages wrapped around the top of her chest, walking up out of those stairs, and Gwaine is clutched in a hand. Gwaine, I'm going to resolve something for you right now.
Mm-hmm.
You took 37 damage from a crush.
37 damage from a crush?
Yeah.
Okay.
She just tried to break some of your bones.
Okay.
She gets up to the top of the stairs. Draws a finger on an invisible barrier as it drops. Asonis and Cersei see essentially a dome, a bubble, just apparate and then vanish in a shimmering, dissolving line. Is this yours?
Thing Cersei lurches forward. Let them go.
Wait. And while Circe's like lurching forward, is the dead twin still by like close to us?
Yes.
Okay. I want to try to do something with my infernal conduit because it says I can take and give, right? So I would love to like, since it's a dead body, I would love to like gorge on its like lingering life essence and kind of have a hand on Circe and see if I can like pump that into Circe and use my remaining D10 for it by chance.
Yes.
Yeah?
Just yes.
Yeah,
Just
perfect.
Yes.
yes.
So that means you'll get plus 30 HP or hit points, sorry. Mhm,
Oh,
mhm,
thank
mhm,
goodness.
You're feeling much better
mhm.
as Fig just playfully pretends to nibble.
Stop.
Why?
Because I'm guessing you want the same thing that we do right now.
To eat your friend.
To deal with your sister.
They couldn't provide me with anything useful. Even this little thing. Playing with the crown. You'll have your chance to make your case.
We know what your sister wants.
Do you?
We do. And we're all actually here for a specific reason in her maniacal plan.
What do you want?
We just want our friend back and maybe a lantern that hasn't been used in a while around here.
They have the lantern. Gwen's body is actually just thrown at both of you.
I go to catch.
Make a deck save.
Both of
Yeah.
us are just Circe.
Whoever.
Okay.
I'll take the brunt of it if you like
Yeah,
that.
yeah. I mean, I don't
Okay.
mind.
That's a natural 20
Let's
for a
go.
28.
Congratulations. You have not only caught
Uh,
Gwen, but in a way that will prevent any further damage.
Thank
Perfect.
goodness. I'm so glad I'm using my nat 20s on this. But Wayne's life is important. That's true. I'm gonna catch. Without breaking eye contact from Feig.
Is Gwen still asleep?
Mm-hmm.
Is it like a magical sleep or just like knocked out?
Oh, it's magical.
Okay, can I use Dispel Magic on Gwen?
Yes.
Okay, I will do that. I'm just reading the rules for each spell fourth level or higher. Okay, would it be this sleep is a third, fourth? What level are we working with?
6.
Oh, okay. It says for each spell, fourth level or higher on the target, make an ability check using your spellcasting ability. Okay. The DC equals 10 plus the spell's level, so 16. But I am
You
still
can also
invigorated from
choose
my.
to upcast it if you'd like.
Oh, I
Absolutely, you
can't.
can.
Okay.
I used my spell slot, but I'm invigorated still from my vampiric bite. So technically, I could have a +5 because I'm on a blood high. So hopefully, I beat 16. Come on.
You can do
Okay.
this.
Do this. You got this.
Father, save me now. Okay. A 12 plus 5, that's 17.
Gwen, you awaken in great deal of pain. Many bones have been broken. Crown is ecstatic that you have a voice again.
Queen is awake.
If you
Is
ever
he?
come here again, I will eat you.
And you're content to stay here.
To keep
You're,
her from ever leaving, yes.
But
you're
who is
content to
her?
just be hiding here. She can't leave, but neither can you.
Then I will die eventually, knowing that she is trapped. She cannot leave the boundaries of this land anymore. And so I have done one good.
What if you can do more than just one with us?
If I ever walk outside this place or the gates, I am vulnerable and I will not allow myself to be.
Is this one of those gifts your father may have given? Or an enchantment?
My father cannot walk past the gate, so I am safe here.
Hmm. That is interesting to know. Well, as good favor for giving our friend back. If we happen to figure out a work around this entrapment, we will let you know. You have my royal word.
Royalty means nothing down here. Just look at me.
I guess that is a good point.
Go.
Wait, do you know what happened to Yana?
She is the heir. She will.
The heir.
She will stay until it is time for father to give up his throne. Maybe one
Don't you
day.
think she deserves the same chance? You've chosen your own prison, but she hasn't gotten that choice.
Do you think any one of us could stand against him? No. He banished my brother. He blinded our eldest brother and chained him below the earth for 1,000 years. Do you think any one of us can stand against him? No. Yana at least will inherit his power one day. And she is lucky enough to have been promised to another, so she will live far away from this world.
Where?
One of the hills. Be gone. Fig turns and begins to descend those stairs, and you actually watch the bubble roll back up.
Before she can get too far out of sight, Cersei's gonna call out to her. And you might have chosen this place as your prison. And you think you're going to be safe here. And we might not be strong enough to do anything to you, but she has more people. And she'll keep sending them here. And she only needs to wear you down.
The bones of 300 lie below these floors. I will take my time. The labyrinth begins to split and part, showing you a path out back to the horde. As Zarya's boat lands on the shore,
I think I can walk.
Zarya, you are greeted with the image of several people who have been mounted on large lances at the edge.
What has happened here? What is going on? Where are my friends? Where are they? What is happening?
You recognize the face of someone that you had seen when you first got here, but you didn't really get to know them, as their body has been pushed down. The trash and treasure has been practically destroyed. There is a face of someone that you saw when Ragaza came to visit, and then on the last pike, there's Smithy.
No, 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 not Smithy. No, she's kind of like spinning around frantically trying to see what has happened, where her friends are, where everyone else is. What is happening? What is going on? What is happening? Where are my friends? Where is Cersei? Where is Asonus? Where is Gwen? Where is everyone?
The three of you, injured, come back, and Vestra is bleeding and injured and waiting at the gate for you. I stayed.
Sure, what happened?
What happened out here?
What the hell?
Disappointed.
Where's Zarya?
I don't know. I'd suggest you go down and look in the horde.
I'm going to go and try to help support Vestra.
Yeah.
As soon as you come through the gate and she no longer has to hold it open, she passes out.
Since I'm no longer holding Gwen, I think I'm going to catch her and scoop her up. Or try to. Not very strong.
She doesn't weigh much.
Okay. Let's head down to...
Is she making death saving throws or is she just unconscious?
She's just unconscious.
Okay.
She's breathing.
She stayed here for a long time, despite injury, and has expelled all of her own spell slots.
Oh, God. I'm going to do rush. Light to mid jogging.
Zarya is down by the three pikes at the edge, as
Zarya!
Isla's servants unload all of her books.
What the? Oh my God!
Sorry.
What has happened? What is? Oh, Fester, what is going on? What has happened? I.
We don't know. We just got back. You're
What do
okay.
you mean you just got back?
We were in the
Uh,
labyrinth.
What you went into the labyrinth? You know, the big, terrible, scary place that they said they would kill us if we went in the labyrinth? You went there?
we
All by
couldn't
yourself?
exactly say no.
Got the lantern.
What do you
Someone decided it was a good idea.
what, the
Exactly say no.
I'm going to rip that piece of metal off of your head. It what
Mhm.
is you all could have died.
We almost did.
It's seeing this,
Here's
Zarya is pretty much just going to, still angrily cursing under her breath, is just gonna like pump a cure wounds into the three of them and Vestra. Uh and she will also take on her Starry Form Chalice to which allows an extra bit of healing of just this angry healing of just like you're going to die, you're going to get yourself killed. Just oh no, go into the labyrinth. Well, all by yourself and just you didn't even wait. You
Well, there was a certain dragon who was very insistent that she really needed this lantern. So I would like to see you say no to her.
this is
Yes.
where I'm going to ask. I had sent you a message Saturday,
Mm-hmm.
uh, earlier in the middle of combat.
I would like you right now to do me a favor,
Mm-hmm.
because we're resolving that right now.
I figured as
Please
much.
make a sleight of hand check.
Absolutely. Which one?
Whichever will be best for you.
$18? They are mimics.
Inside Wayne's clothing, little tiny mimic tiles come up and create a tiny little necklace around you as a stone swings.
So
For
pissed.
Nutmeg's clarification,
Mm-hmm.
is this the authentic stone or is this the
Yes.
mimics creating? Okay.
Of course, I
And
paid
Crown,
attention.
yes. And Crown speaks out loud. Hang on. I need to double check what you told me was at stake here. 1 second.
Yeah, go ahead. Check, because
Yeah.
it's important.
Yeah. So Crown, with a slight tremble to a tendril, drifts down, slips underneath, pulls the cord up so that the stone is eye level with Gwaine, and says out loud so that everyone can hear.
Dangerous, yes. Worth it for this. Queen will leave if given this.
I already worked out a way to get her to leave and all of us to be free. That is what I've been doing for the past. Oh.
Ruining my thunder.
You're ruining my thunder.
All right, all right, all
I'm going
right,
to melt
children.
you into scrap pieces.
It's good to have options.
You can try.
It's
I'm going to.
Crown. I'm gonna have a talk with you because
Yes, please, both of us.
yes.
Cersei,
Okay.
I'm going to ask for something from you right now.
Yes.
I would like you to make a dexterity saving throw at disadvantage.
Oh frick.
Why?
Oh god.
Why?
Okay.
Could I
Disadvantage.
possibly see what's going to happen and cast resistance to give her a d4?
I rolled the exact same number twice. I rolled a 15, but my dex save is a +8. So that's a 23.
And Zarya, please remind me what your passive perception is.
Oh, it's bonkers.
I know.
Pirate passive 22.
Because you're the only one who's going to see what's about to happen.
Oh frick.
It's a passive perception of 22.
If I wait, before anything happens, if I add an inspiration die, is that going to save me or is that useless?
If you add that and you add resistance, maybe.
Okay. Okay. What is the inspiration die? A +4?
Resistance is a d4, yeah.
The resistance is a D4, and how much was the inspiration? Because I don't think we said that in the poll.
It's no problem. Go ahead, you roll yourself a d10.
Okay. I will roll the D10 first. It's a 3. So a 20, wait, how much was that? 23, 26, 27?
Zarya, you are the only person who sees this coming. As the draconic form of Ragaza descends down,
God.
grabs up Cersei, lifts you all the way up. I
think this is the first time you guys will hear her swear, and it like it like it drifts off because she's disappearing so fast, but it's a
Yes, Queen. I saw a
No,
hand.
no, that's in character. Just like nah. I
Um,
I'm out of spell slots. There's mage hand.
I'm now
I
going
got
to
nothing.
ask for a charisma save, also at disadvantage.
Whew, okay.
I can...
That is awful. An 8.
Um, I'm going to ask for something that you did not expect today.
Oh, okay.
What do you look like?
Think as the claw closes and she flies up into the air, her hair goes from black to silver, and so does her skin. And her face doesn't change much, but it does go a little more androgynous.
Ew, I'm not the princess.
Bet you knew that.
All of this was supposed to be yours. mean that? Do you know that?
Yes.
It's rare that I'll kill family. But for you, I'll make an exception.
Is that loud enough for us to hear down below?
Oh, yes.
And I don't think they will hear the response,
Mhm.
but they do look Ragaza straight in the eye and say, "Grandfather's much scarier than you."
He'll be here soon.
No!
I do not need to roll this. And none of you can intervene. How many hit points did you have left after healing?
80 hit points.
You have minus 20.
Mm.
You are dropped to the ground. And you will take full damage after.
Can I try and catch her?
Absolutely. Any one of you can try to do something right in this moment in time.
Does she still count as a creature?
Cersei or Ragaza?
Cersei. This is not gonna work on Ragaza. I'm just trying to think of what I
Really?
have. Like, I could polymorph as she's following to make her.
I can also, is she still the same size, or she just
Uh,
looks
Yeah,
scaly?
same
Or
size.
oh, I can like fly up and catch her halfway.
Anyone who wants to do something can right now.
I think I'll try to fly not close to Ragaza. I'll try to fly to the point of where maybe like 25% on the way down or 75%, like she fell 75%. So I'll catch her at that 25 and just like kind of do that.
Does anyone else want to add to this? Because all you're going
uh,
to be doing is changing how much fall damage Cersei
Okay.
takes.
I have a question for when you say negative 20s. So if I do a healing, I have to get above 20 to bring her back.
In this moment, right now, rules is written. Yes, you have to get above 20.
I gotta do math real quick. I think if I do healing word high enough, I don't know. Hold on. 8.
Sonus,
If I
can I lob my potion of healing that I got in between sessions per Saturday's request of anything from the PHB that was 50 gold pieces or less from the trash and treasure? Can I lob that at you as you are on your way to catch her?
Absolutely.
Go right ahead. I'm going to let everyone do whatever they want to try to
Okay.
save
yeah,
your party member right
Mhm.
now.
Okay.
and yeah, as soon.
Also,
Oh, sorry.
no, please finish your thought.
As soon as she's within 60 feet, it's fourth level healing word.
All right,
Okay.
go right ahead.
All right, let's see.
So I don't have spell slots left.
Mhm.
Can I sacrifice something to, in this moment, be able to cast Featherfall on someone other than myself?
Sacrifice.
How about an eye? His blood vessels burst.
You will take disadvantage to any rolls for any ranged combat if you do that.
Fuck.
I
That's gonna be
can,
real bad.
before you
Uh,
sacrifice an eye, what if I cast enlarge slash reduce? Do I have to touch CC? Let me see. Uh, oh, it's within 30 feet. If I can do like reduce on Circe and physics, less mass, less damage, I'm assuming. I don't know. Don't quote me on that.
Hmm.
But yeah,
yeah,
Oh,
it
So
she's
uprats
we
lighter.
can
have a
fall from
healing
a
world,
really.
we have a capture, and we have a potion. Please,
Okay.
mechanically, because I am going to say that Asonis not only can do both of these things perfectly fine,
Hmm.
the only thing I'm requiring is rolls
Hmm.
for the healing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay. So that's 32 healing from Zarya.
And then should Gawain or Sonus roll for the potion?
Wayne, go ahead.
If I remember correctly, a potion of healing is 2d4 plus 4.
Yes.
8.
Congratulations, everyone. You saved someone.
Has Asonis caught me yet?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Catching you and then bringing you down to the ground. Um, and then I guess the reduce will end, so you just like do back to normal size.
You guys know this face. It's not a stranger to you. You've just never seen it in this coloring before. But
Hmm.
the features which are so like Cersei's, but not Cersei's, a little bit more masculine. You're looking at Oberon.
Dun
Okay.
dun dun.
What? What?
Where is Circe?
What
Fortunately,
happened to
you can't
Cece?
finish that conversation. I'm sorry. We've gone quite some time, haven't we?
Cliffhanger!
Dun.
I will say this right now. That was so much fun.
Panic sweats.
Yeah.
Danger is real. We're going to end this episode, though. Unless anyone wants to know what happened to Cersei. And what we're going to do is we're going to let everyone have a chance to say goodbye.
Ooh.
Hey, I was going for blood, but we're in the midpoint of the series. So, what we're going to do, though, is we're going to have everyone say who they are and where we can find them and who wants to go ahead and have a rough time next time. No, that's not how we're going to end this. Who are you? Where can we find you? And I can't think of anything clever today. So you know what we're gonna end that on? Um, what was the absolute worst moment for you? We're gonna pass it off to Zarya. It was Zarya's great day.
90% Zarya's great day. Uh, almost a great day for Zarya. But I am Marissa. You can find me on social medias at Dice Monarch. And I cried a little bit when Smithy died. That got me. Although I will say, I'm glad it wasn't Klim Talk. Klim Talk would have broken me.
Pass it off to whoever you
Um,
like.
I will pass that to our lovely Asonis.
Hi there. My name is Saber. You can find me on TikTok at Saber7, SaberSvn, and on Twitter at Saber's Voice for some voice acting stuff. I do a little bit of voice acting stuff on TikTok as well. Sorry, I'm still shook from what just happened. And I think the question was the most shocking moment of the session today, right? Yes, most shocking
The worst
moment.
moment. The
Oh, the
worst
worst
Mhm.
moment.
moment. It worked. It worked. The worst moment was when
Comparable.
Ragaza snapped seriously slash Obi's neck because I thought it was a head rip and I was like, oh, we're cooked. Like there's nothing we can do. But luckily, our gracious GM did not completely nullify B. So that was my most horrible moment of the session. I'm gonna pass it to Nutmeg. Hopefully you're on this side. Nutmeg.
Hi, all. I'm Nutmeg. I haven't stopped shaking since about halfway through this session. It's been great. You can find me at Nutmeg and Tyndall. That's NutmegTindell on Instagram and Blue Sky. I also have a blog which is linked on my Instagram. I am a co-producer on What Happened in the Malachite Wastes, which is a very cool slice of life fantasy podcast. Please check that out. Season 2 will be releasing shortly. Worst moment of the session was absolutely uh, that sickening twist. God. Um, but a second is when my very carefully laid battle plans went immediately to smithereens in one round. And I went, oh, I worked so hard to try to figure out how to make this survivable with one spell slot. And then it immediately was blown to ribbons. But definitely top was Cersei. Speaking of, take it away, B.
Hey y'all, I'm B. You can find me on my social media at Typervoxilations. That's Typervoxilations. I can spell. Um, aka the person leaning into giving the party trauma. The worst moment for me though actually was when Gwen got hit by the sleep spell and we didn't know if that meant that they were going to get eaten or not. Because that would have been bad. It's not actually it was worse for me. It was worse for me. The crushing, not so bad. Saw that one coming. Um yeah, that's it for me and I'll give it back to our lovely DM Saturday.
Hi, everybody. I'm an angel.
Okay,
Hi, I'm
good.
Vengeance,
Saturday.
baby.
I'm your Saturday night. Where do you find me? Everywhere at your Saturday night or here. You want to know the scariest moment for me? The worst moment is when I'm rolling all those dice and I look over and I see a couple of faces that just look petrified as I'm just still rolling. And I'm like, I'm going to underwhelm them so much when I tell them this number.
Big DM mood.
Mm.
Like so many dice, and this number is terrible. Also, actually, specifically followed by the fact that nobody clocked that I used the absolute most silly, stupid trope of the big one's the weak one and the little one is the strong one.
I think we were just too intimidated to call you out on it.
Yeah.
Like,
It was too intense.
Yeah, I was a little too injured to talk shit. Unfortunately,
Also that.
I was scared.
thank you all for being here. It was wonderful. Join us next time. I tried to kill someone today.
We wouldn't
Yeah.
let you.
I tried real hard.
Real
Mhm.
hard.
Gwen's just too pitiful begging for their life. Do we have to leave?
You don't have to leave.
They're not gonna leave Saturday. They just found out I was lying hardcore to them. They're not leaving.
As we pick up for the last thing that's happening today. Hey, the fun thing is this is going to happen after a bunch of credits and nobody's going to know unless they stay to the end. Because we're going to pick up on the other side of a cavern. And on the far side of a cavern, waking up wrapped in spider silk, attached to the ceiling, is the actual Cersei. And I would like to know what Cersei is thinking right now in darkness, high above a lake, attached to a stone ceiling, wrapped up in spider silk.
I think the last thing she remembers before this moment is seeing her brother, her twin, and they were talking, and he was looking concerned because things were getting worse. It was harder for her to keep her moments of wakefulness. And she was reassuring him that things were going to be fine. Seth was going to come back soon, and their big brother always pulled through. There was nothing to worry about. And she went to sleep in her own room, and now she's waking up to darkness and uncomfortable stiffness. And I think for the first time, she's thinking, what the fuck?
In the darkness and the stiffness, you feel something crawling up from below. The first thing you actually see is a giant spider leg, 10, 12 feet long. Then
I
another,
don't like this. Nope. Mm-mm.
and then another.
Starts pulling at the threads. Nope. No.
As you feel a set of hands pull up on you, and vaguely, barely, sort of an elven face, blue, not hair, but almost like little spines where hair should be. It's awake.
Yes, I am. Hello. May I ask, where am I and who are you?
Servant, you are in our queen's home.
That narrows down nothing, but I will be polite and say thank you. Can you, let me down, please?
I have to keep you here until we get rid of the other.
That is a very ominous statement that I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm not going to go anywhere. I would just like to not be encased in what I'm assuming is your fluid.
It is my fluid.
Yes, yeah.
Let me take you to our queen.
That's
You're
lovely.
awake now.
Uh-huh.
And you are pulled off, and you have all these spider limbs pulling you up, and you can feel these spider legs wrap around you and pull you up to a thorax as your face presses against a giant abdomen. And you realize
Oh, that's a
how
lot of
big
hair.
this creature is.
Mm, I don't like. Okay. Well,
And you feel
okay.
this giant spider walking as you can see you are moving down this wall.
Oh,
And
okay.
in the distance, another giant spider like creature watches as it then goes and starts sucking the life out of some encased body.
I don't think the servant will care, but Cersei says this is actually quite disgusting, so
I wanted to eat you, but I'm not allowed.
thank you for not eating me.
As the giant Spider Woman brings you down to a balcony where a table has been brought out and it looks out over a lake. And there's a woman in a gold and green gown that just kind of is far too long with a crown of antlers and horns. Oh, you are awake.
Queen, I'm sorry.
Rigosa.
Ragaza, Queen Ragaza. Does Cersei know that name?
Of course, you're well educated.
Yeah. Ah, the actual like the actual Queen Ragaza, like Queen Ragaza.
She opens her mouth and her face starts to change into the dragon
Ah,
before it
okay.
closes back into a person.
You, I would have totally believed you if you had just said yes, but okay, thank you for the demonstration.
Seeing is so much better. I'd like you to sit and eat with me as we discuss our kingdom.
Uh, of course. Um, and she goes to move to sit very gingerly next to Ragaza, knowing exactly who she is. Could you elaborate a little bit more on that, please? Because I have been asleep for some time and I am not caught up on anything that is happening.
Yes, I'm
Thank you.
sorry I poisoned you. Wine?
Is
Here,
this one
look.
poisoned?
No, this one is to our future together.
Fantastic. She takes it and takes a little sip.
Very good. So I have a proposal for you.
Takes a second to clock the word proposal, and it's like, oh, not that kind of proposal. Yes.
In the very near future, I will be acquiring someone else's husband. We can kill him when I'm done.
Okay.
I'm going to just come straight out. I poisoned you so that I could bring you here for me. I want your throne. But to get your throne, I had to kill your brother. I would like a throne of the hills because it belongs to my sister and I'm going to tear her heart out of her body.
I
And
think
I would
as
like my father's throne, but to do that, I have to leave this world. And I think that you are gorgeous, such a treasure. Your brother was very good at emulating all of this.
Cersei's actively shaking, just trembling like a leaf, but like trying to hold on to that mask of smiling of what the fuck is going on.
So, my proposal is this. You unite with me. We'll have a husband for a little while, and then I'll eat him.
Um,
We just need him until I get his crown and his throne.
okay.
Sound good? I won't kill your other brother.
Oh, um, thank you. I think.
Of course. And your mother is kind of like family, and I'm fine with that.
Um, I see. I think I I think I need a little more context, but I am understanding the gist of it.
Good, good, wonderful, wonderful. So you'll stay here with me until we're done, and then you'll come to our new home.
Okay.
Good. Here, I have something for you. Hold on. As she bends over, she picks up. It's part of someone's arm, and there's a ring on it, and she pulls it off and just throws the arm. Here, here, for my new bride to be. Give me your hand. Give it to me.
Literally just shaking really hard as she hands over her hand.
Good, good. Here we go. Here we go. Right there, right there. Yes. Slides it on, and it's like, yes. I thought that one would fit. I had to check a few people. I had to kill a few people. Don't worry about it.
You're very good at finding jewelry.
Yes, I love treasures. And you are my new treasure. But no, you're my primary treasure. The other ones, don't worry about them. I ate one earlier, and I
Okay.
killed a few, but they
Okay.
deserved it. They were old and bad.
Um, I mean, I hope that hasn't spoiled your appetite for our dinner.
Absolutely not. I could eat an entire city.
Please don't.
So let's have dinner, and then I will bring you back to the private chambers, and we can have a cuddle.
Sure.
Wonderful.
Just sits there as still as a statue.
As Ragaza shows that she has the manners of a dragon when eating dinner.
The smile does not move an inch.
Hey, don't worry. You'll find out where this goes later.